Sorry about that. So I usually close the door to this room and the door in the hallway for my housemate because I tend to make noise and I don't want her to disturb them. And when I did that, they messaged me, "Hey, actually I can't quite hear the doorbell if you close the hall door like that. Can you leave it open?" So I went to open it, and I literally sat down back here before, and the fucking doorbell immediately rang. I was like, oh, well, that was good timing. So yeah, I was just up and down a bit. Anyway, time to finish off Dark Knight. Hopefully. Like, it should only be, like, 2 dungeons to complete it, and then we should make, like, I hope, a decent start into Astro. But, I guess we'll see how that goes. Right. Queue up for a dungeon, and let's go. Oh, actually, that reminds me, too. I should, hang on. Oh god, which button did I... No. No. It's direct center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5-ish. Like, I want to move this a little left, but I don't remember the keybinds for moving them left and right. Fuck. Oh, whatever. I'll just move the dark side gauge across a little bit. Damn it. Come on. There we go. Yeah, there we go. I think the other thing is, too, if I shift this around too much, it's going to move it for everyone else, and I don't really want to do that. I'd probably put it down here, but my cast bar is, like, right here, too. Which isn't great for, thingy. Oh, God, I've given myself the... What the hell is this? Oh. It's not worth extra experience, so that ain't happening. Yeah, like, I forget how tied together all the hotbars and stuff are between jobs. If I remember correctly, they are pretty interconnected. So I think when I was messing around with Black Mage after starting that for the first time and having Summoner pretty well set up, I ran into some issues. Making sure that any changes that happened in one didn't happen in the other. Oh. I appreciate the slow start to this stream, because this week has been a lot. That was... I overspent. Well, not overspent, the other one. Right. So I think we'll probably have to do 2 dungeons to get the next level. I think that's about right. Like, I clearly have more than enough rested XP to get through to 70. Give bees a chance. Pounding salt. Well, this is already here, and it's already being completed by someone. I feel like this is another blue mage place, but I don't know off the top of my head. Oh, I had to attack, like, right at the last second. No, fuck off. You seriously choked my chocobo, you little fuck. That has extra XP. Yeah, and I guess as a reminder, I'm gonna be skipping 70 to 80 on stream. Basically, because there's no job quests there, I felt, fuck it. I don't really need to do that on stream, because I'm really... Like, I'm doing this to learn on one hand, but at the same time, I'm also doing this for the job quests. So, like, if there's no job quests, then... Fuck it, I'll live. Not like haven't got plenty to do anyway, you know. Whoa. What the hell killed the fucking Abaddon? I don't think that was me. Maybe it was Chocobo? I had really fast queues last night. Probably wasn't as appreciative as I should have been, to be honest. That was it. Are you serious? I didn't even attack that one. And I still got that shit happening. Oh well. Well. Oh, shit. Oh no, don't tell me they left. Well. That's a shame. Luckily, the dungeon pulled me out of there. Otherwise, I would have been stuck there for a long time. Oh, you know what? Yep, we're all going. Sweet. Oh. that was the wrong time to use Abyssal Drain. Probably should give the Scholar a little bit of a second to recoup. They not... I feel like... Oh, there we go. Give it another tick. There we go. Hello? Oh. Oh, wow. Nice. Yeah, we got some decent damage. Not amazing, but it'll do. Wonder how many of these we're gonna get through. Oh, yeah, we got one. Hell yeah. Well, we got most of them. these are the boys that roll across the room, if I remember correctly. Oh no. Yeah, there it is. Oh no. Oh, for fuck's sake. Hot fucking damn. Oh my god, place down, for fuck's sake. Oh my god. So, you're gonna be ice watered, right? Yeah. Alright, I need to fire. Easy. Don't need any of those. Remember that fight used to be nothing but a frustration. Like, literally every tank was an absolute crapshoot as to whether they'd actually put them into the right element or not. Which made it really hard to actually figure out what you were supposed to be doing. Oh, that needed a mitigation. Okay, you're just gonna stand there. Alright, sweet. Alright, I guess no one's getting that. Y'all, please. What? Living Dead procced, fuck you. Oh, that's trash. I probably activated on the client side, but the server was like, nah, you don't have it. Ugh. No worries, the Scholar can tank. I mean, maybe. Literally no point for me waiting for the res. What the hell else did I pick up from that? Oh my god, I need to throw this shit away. Holy fuck. Alright, before I go and queue up, I'm gonna junk all of that at, what do you call it? In Ulda. At least get some, like, seals from it or something. So how's it going, PJ? Actually, fuck it. I might as well still queue up. Oh. Okay, hang on. Quarterma? No, the other one. You. Expert delivery. Hide. Yep, hide those items. Oh god, I'm almost at cap. No, I think I want to keep that. Alright, that's when I have to... No. Aren't there glamour prisms? Yeah, there we go. 200. There we go. Alright, now I need to go and find a mender. I don't know where that... Oh, there's one down here. Cool. Cool. Actually, you can get off my back. I don't need the support tonight. Heck, your flame gang. So I put one of my characters in each of them. Honestly, Maelstrom best. But given the whole warrior thing with Ray, I felt like this was reasonably appropriate. Yeah, I want to go to the locks. Alright, where were we? Ooh. I'll take that. So yeah, I should hit 70 in one more dungeon, and then it's Astrologian time, baby. I finally learn how to heal in this game. Oh, come on. Oh. What the fuck? I'm confused. Did that even work? Oh, come on, one more. I think we still got that. Literal last second. Oh, we got another scholar. Alright, at least we didn't have to do round 2 of that. Not doing this nearly as quick. Oh, so close. You have a bean soup with ketchup? No. Had a lot of things with ketchup, but, not bean soup. Or at least not that I can remember. Maybe when I was, like, really young? I don't know. Yeah, that's it. Come on. Ooh. Whoever's dealing the AoE damage in this group is fucking slaying. Like, I don't know how complex... Oh, well, I don't know Red Mage's rotation at, like, almost 70, and I definitely don't know Samurai's, so, like, I can't really tell just from visuals, but holy shit, we clean up real quick in that situation. That's the button. Oh, interesting. Quietus restores more MP than Blood Spiller, it seems. Nice. Ooh. We might... we might actually just miss out on getting 70 from this dungeon. I'm not 100%, but, like, we might be slightly off track. Alright. I could be wrong, but... Oh dear. I stand by panic hitting Walking Dead there. Wrong way. I appreciate that it's different times of day depending on the time at which you do this dungeon. Oh. Seto's probably watching this cutscene. Oh god, that's gonna be real close. Like, I've had ketchup on, like, straight up, like, spaghetti noodles before, but... I'm trying to think of, like, what's the most disgusting thing, or the most unusual thing I've had ketchup on. Also, sorry this reply is coming, like, way too late, but, yeah, I was kind of distracted. And still playing like shit. I mean, you don't have ketchup on bean soup. Right. No, like, one of my relatives, when he was younger, used to put, like, ketchup on practically everything. He'd probably have something that was more unusual than me, to be honest. My thing, actually, was, soy sauce. I used to put soy sauce on everything. Like, even savory pastries. Like sausage rolls and things like that. Hell, I think I even had them on hot dogs. I had it on hot dog. I had it on a hot dog once. Used to be obsessed with it. Oh my god. Whew. And we did it. That is level 70. Heals getting that one. Sure. Oh yeah, the gear I glamoured for Shadowbringers when I originally went through it. Nice. Okie dokie. Time to find out what Mist has in store for us. The quest text for this was like something ominous, like you knew from the very beginning it was going to come down to this. And I still don't know what that means. Like there's an obvious person we might, like, recall the dead for? Which, like, actually, honestly could be Riel. Trying to think of if there's like, I mean, there's both too many choices and not nearly enough really obvious ones. You knew from the first that there was only one way this could end. God damn it, Mist. We're gonna have to track him down and make him return the remainder of the Aether he stole from you, aren't we? He said that when this was finished, naught would remain of him. Bloody vague and ominous, to say the least. We'll just have to press him for answers when we find him. You last saw him at Ralga's Reach in Giribania, yes? We'll start there. I'm going too, and I won't take no for an answer. Sid's gotten better, but he's a long way from fully recovered. Besides, you'll need someone else to help you do the talking. Sid's no good at it. No, she's not wrong. Oh, dear. Looking for a young boy with long blue hair, you say? I reckon I would remember someone like that if they were to come this way. And I don't. Spoke with the fella before me during the changing of the guard, as we do. He made no mention of anyone matching that description either. Oh, God. Are we all collectively seeing things again? What the fuck? What's that? You're looking for that boy too, are you? I was watching some birds late the other night when I hear someone skulking about behind me. Forgive me, I hear him saying before he runs off and disappears into the dark. Then I realize it's quiet. Too quiet, eh? Sleeping birds make noise, and mine ain't. Because they're dead. I realized one of them. No wounds or any other obvious marks, but there they lay. Like the life was sucked right out of them. I don't know how or why he did it, but there's no denying that he did. I demand recompense. If you find him, you bring him to me. Is this Frey reborn? Is that what's happening right now? Oh, Morello. Ah, yes. I remember the long-haired boy. Very curious. Many questions about the nature of ether. He conversed with one of the adder conjurers for a time. I know not what they discussed, but from his expression, I gather it was important. Okay. That's at least something to go on. Like, is there someone in... Like, I'm trying to think, like... Is there someone in Stormblood? I mean... like, could be Felice, because, like... I mean, she's lost a lot of people through this game. Because I was thinking, like, Mefred and, oh, no. The old commander. I forgot his name. Our Inspector returns. Tell us, have you learned Autumn Mist's whereabouts? Seen conversing with a conjurer and possibly killing chocobos. Not sure what to make of that. Though we can be sure he stayed here for a time. But perhaps no longer. We learnt but moments ago from Gillo here that a boy matching Mist's description was seen leaving the Reach. He is for the peaks, and so are we. No visible injuries, no bleeding. Aye, it is Riel says. These beasts died from no discernible reason. Or for no discernible reason. Just like the chocobos that man in the Reach claims Mist somehow killed. But it doesn't add up. Other than this singular magic, Mist was utterly helpless. Unless... was he always capable of this? But we know the answer already. He stole your ether when we first met. Even if he could do it, even if he did do it, why? Trying to sustain himself, maybe? We'll ask him when we find him. And this time, you'll let me do the talking. Search the east. Riel and I will head south. We'll meet in between if we find naught. Oh, we'll meet in between. We'll meet in between if we find naught. And if we do, either you will come to our aid or we to yours. As you survey your surroundings, you observe naught out of the ordinary. But on the edge of your hearing, you hear a whisper to the southwest. You mean the way Riel and we're headed? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Back from the dead, eh? Should have fucking known. Seven hells, I hate being right. On your guard. Mr. showed his true colours. The ether, or whatever else he took from those beasts, has given him tremendous strength. Contrary to his earlier warnings, conjuring another simulacrum was at the end of him. And of all the wonderful people he thought to pluck from our memories, he chose his Estride de Collignon. He knows why we're here, and this is his answer. He summoned the monster that haunts Riel in her dreams and sends her screaming from her bed. Forgive me, Sid, but you gave me no choice. Say your name, your real name. Shall I ask you the same? Who holds the reins? Though it matters not. We are complicit, you and I. Can you even remember why you came here? Can you even remember how many you killed? How many lives shattered? How many stories ended? Upon the surface of the crystal are carved the sins of Dark Knight's past, and yours are beyond counting, beyond fathoming, without end. Justice is an excuse. Nobility is a lie. Murder is murder. And though we are most definitely not without fault, it is this cruel, indifferent world which has made murderers of us all. But we need suffer no longer. I sought to make those broken souls whole one by one, when in truth the solution was much more simple. A world beyond pain and suffering and anguish and despair. A world beyond death. A world in which we never need bid farewell to our dearest friends. How many beasts will you need to kill to make this world of yours? How much ether will you consume to see it through? Bloody self-righteous sophistry for mewling whelp. So your brilliant plan is to fill the world with simulacra of the dead, is it? And somehow that's supposed to make everyone happy? Well, you're right about one thing. I'll grant you that. The world is brutal, uncaring, without logic or justice. No justice but that which we take ourselves. I'll be damned if I give it up so you can force your illusions upon us to assuage your guilt. Did you not find comfort in your reunion with your master? Even though you knew it was a lie, did it not help you to unburden your soul? To find a measure of peace in this madness? I am not your enemy. Not then or now. I will not fight you. All I ask is that you leave me to do my duty. It's never too late to turn back. You are still a good person. You can still be a good person. So this is your answer. Maybe you cannot accept what needs to be done. But I can. Goodbye. Ours is the greatest light of all. We have to end it. I remember every face they are watching and waiting. So many broken by this world, and then by you. So many. Woe betide the man who stands opposed to the weapon of light, for death will be his reward. Death for him and his kin and all that he holds dear. Woe betide the man who stands with the warrior of light, for death will be his reward. Death for him and his kin and all that he holds dear. Like sands through the hourglass, everything we fight so desperately to protect slips through our fingers, and what remains is us. Only us, and the memory of our sin. To walk this path is to suffer, to sacrifice. Justice demands no less. Serve, save, slave, slay. I've sins aplenty, aye, but regrets, not so much. And if she wouldn't listen to me, the embodiment of good sense and pragmatism, then what hope could you possibly have? A house divided cannot stand, you know. This childish rebellion ends now. What in the seven hells is this? Oh, there he is! A compromise, I suppose. Our dear friend here refused to let me take the reins, but I wasn't about to stand idly by while the imbecile that imbecile tries to do whatever it is he was trying to do. No hard feelings about White Brim, eh? Promise not to stab you in the back. It's just like old times. Or it'll be just like old times. The Dark Knight needs a sword. Take mine. Murderer, what my hero. No. No, this is wrong. This is all wrong. I offer you peace, restitution, a chance to make amends. Do not think you are above it. Do not think that a reckoning will be postponed indefinitely. You're cruising for a bruising, lad. When it comes, I shall welcome it with open arms. But today will not be the day, and you will not be the judge. Holy shit. Good luck. Lay their skins, disembowel them real good. Oh! Wait a minute. Claim the last of your ether, make us whole. Mist the Delusionist is a fucking great name, by the way. Also, hi Mischievous, how's it going? What the fuck were you? Forgive me, forgive me. I ask, I beg, I pray, but it never comes. Again they go to join the multitude in the black oblivion of the abyss. Such is our lot. Such is the fate of all who are born, to suffer and to die. Do not seek forgiveness, for it will not ease the burden. It weighs as it should. But what of the lost? Do they not deserve to live again? They do. In our hearts and our souls and our memories. No one likes having to say goodbye, but it's a part of life. That's what makes the time we share together so precious. You can't obsess over the mistakes of the past, or you lose sight of the future, of the people still with us, who need us more than ever. The greatest strength is born of the flame in the abyss. Listen to my voice. Listen to our heartbeat. Listen. I forgive you. I forgive you. I forgive you. Thank you. That is all I ever wanted. So, this is it. One last parting. One final farewell, after a fashion. In our darkest hour, in the blackest night, think of me, and I will be with you. Always. For fuck me. For where else could I go? Who else could I love but you? I'm going to read through some of the text that was said during that battle. As is the greatest light of all, we have to end it. Remember every face, they are watching and waiting. We deal with the dross, then the boy, a simple plan. Look on the faces of your victims, they are legion. Again and again and again, you kill. Do you feel nothing? You know my heart, it bleeds like any other. These scars and sins are ours to bear, not to deny. But you, boy, I deny. Yours is the coward's way. On a throne of bone she waits. Dug deep for those magnificent bastards, didn't you? But lest you forget, we bested them before. Why? Why won't they answer? He's grown too weak to summon more shades. Chorus falls silent in the abyss. Finish it, blah blah blah. Oh, okay, just go back to Ishgard, sure. Alright. So what the fuck? um... Like, I'm guessing that, the implication is that Mist was also, like, some manifestation of the, ether within the Dark Knight's crystal. Whether they were, like, whether they were one of the Dark Knights when they were younger, or one of the people that, like, was killed by them, possibly? I don't know. Because I think... What does it say? The myriad deeds of Dark Knights from eras past. And I'm pretty sure, like, Frey kind of implied that, like, you know, the sins and acts of Dark Knights past have been etched into it, so... You'll forgive us for returning to Ishgard ahead of you, I hope. I, needed some time to think on everything that happened in Girabania. I won't pretend to know everything you've been through in your life. A man can never truly understand what's in another's heart. And probably not their own, for that matter. I'm pretty much rambling at this point, but I suppose what I'm trying to say is that I'm grateful for everything you've done for me and Riel. I like you. I respect you. And I'll always be here for you, if you need me. We're fellow walkers of the path, after all. And friends, I'd like to think. I've been wondering... Mist appeared at the same time the soul crystal cracked, yes? But which happened first? And why then and there? Oh, damned if I know. Does anyone truly understand how soul crystals work? Ugh. What matters is that the crystal and Rayon have been made whole. That said, a heart bleeds, a man weeps, a soul burns. Thence comes the darkness to consume. Few hearts have bled as much as hers. Speaking of bleeding, I think your wounds have reopened. If you would sit, it would be much easier for me to tend to them. You should get some rest too, Rayon. Not all wounds are so obvious. Out of the mouths of babes and sucklings. Praise Helone. You know, she's right, though. No need to overdo it by running off to the next battle just yet. If you must put one foot in front of the other, though, why don't you go back to where this whole damn mess began? Maybe you'll have an epiphany. I suppose. Is that not, like, at the last vigil? Maybe? I'm pretty sure it was, like, outside Forton Manor, right? Yeah, there it is. Where it all began. Like, this is one of the really small, good pieces of writing in this entire job quest, but it's stuff like this, attention to detail like that, and, like, things like bringing back old NPCs for you to fight through, like, contrivances within the quests that, like, make this quest line, like, far more notable than a lot of others. It's really something. I can see why the person who wrote this was kind of like, given the positions she ended up having. It's whole again. What troubles you, Mistress Fellscale? Ah, but of course, 'tis bitterly cold this day. At times like these, one should be warming themselves by the fire. Not a day goes by without your name being spoken, you know? The soldiers and merchants often bring us news of your latest exploits. That said, to hear it from the hero herself would be much preferable. But there would be no expectation, but there would be no expectation were you to call on us. The pleasure of your company alone would be more than enough. Rare though I expect it will be in the days to come. But your destiny was never to remain here, was it? Though a part of me wishes that you would. Forgive me. I find myself growing more and more sentimental in my old age. And in working on my memoirs, I have had to reflect on the darker chapters of my life. Old Chiffon lived his to the fullest. And if his story is preserved for generations to come, then I should be glad of it. You will always have a place here, Rayon, for you are family. Now go. Do not let me keep you from your labors. The world waits for none, not even you. Huh. Huh. From the depths of the abyss, you hear a whisper and are filled with warmth. This concludes the Dark Knight quest for Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. In order to undertake the next series of quests, you must first meet the following requirements. You must have registered a product key for Thing, you must have completed Shadowbringers, you must have completed the role quest to have loved and lost. Once you've done so, the next Dark Knight quest will be available from Sudoku. Actually, hold on. Am I able to do that now, I wonder? Darksight Gauge. This symbol indicates that the Dark Arts effect has been granted. This occurs when the barrier applied by the action that Blackest Night has absorbed the full amount of damage. Flood of Darkness and Edge of Darkness can be performed by consuming Dark Arts instead of MP. Right. Cool. Where am I gonna put you? Probably there, I guess. Creates a barrier around target that absorbs damage totaling 25% of target's maximum HP. Grants Dark Arts when barrier is completely absorbed. Okay, so you don't just get it when it expires. You have to actually make it break. I'll have to keep that in mind. Actually, that would make sense, because I was listening to, listening to our Dark Knight tank during T-Prog, I realized that that was probably a thing. Hour closure. Well, I probably have to be level 80 for it, don't I? Yeah. Okay. Well, in that case, that's it for Dark Knight until I get to 80 off stream. And I want to change pace. I'm going to do that off stream and just do it as like a chill thing instead. Oh, actually, hold on. Gotta do this. 90 fucking % of it ends up in my, Ooh, that's a, Yep, Okay, hold up. Hold up. I need to put that away. Holy shit. Why do I still have that? Missing glamour. Oh, that wasn't there. Sorry, I hate to do this on the stream, but, like, there's literally no other time this would make sense. Alright, that's a pretty sweet blade. A shame the rest of it doesn't actually, Although, I guess... You know what? I'll at least put the pants on too. Huh? What? Wait, why did the cast glamour screen stay up? No, not... Alright, yeah, that's very good. Alright. But that's it for Rayon for a while. Now, I am going to do something that I'm probably going to regret late on a Friday night for the first time. And that is playing healer for the first time. I'm sure this is going to go great. Sorry, actually, give me 2 seconds while I check something real quick. How the fuck am I out here? Oh, right, I was doing 5.4 stuff on this character before I decided, you know what, let's start healing. So, yeah, that explains why I'm here. Anyway. Now, this is gonna be, there's gonna be probably a lot more friction to me, playing a healer. Not only because I still don't have clean inventories in any of my characters, apparently. Which, like, yeah, that tracks. In fact, hang on a second. I'm gonna make a run to the, what do you call it? Healing's not that hard, just make sure the party stays up while the others die. Cool, yeah. Just make sure no one dies, forehead. Obviously. No, it's more like... So, it's not just like the friction is not just, oh, you know, learning to heal. There's actually going to be a little bit of, like, gearing I have to do, because this character has played ranged physical DPS. I do not have any caster gear whatsoever to speak of, so, I'm probably going to have to take some time every now and then to figure out what the fuck I'm going to do about that. But I want to be going to Ishgard. No. Foundation. Wait, it is Ishgard, right? Pretty sure that's where the Astro... Wait, why does that person have a VV on their head? Fuck. I should have cancelled the teleport. So you want to be Machinist? No. Ethereal... Wait, what is the name of this again? Athenaeum Astrologicum. Got it. Oh wait, Astro's level 50? Oh shit, I didn't realize that. Wait, what were the 2 classes that were introduced in Heavensward? Was that Machinist and Dark Knight? I didn't think Astrologian came in Stormblood. I thought it came on earlier than that. Weird. Heavensward saw Dark Knight, Machinist, and Astrologian. But Astro starts at 50? Didn't Dark Knight started at 30, didn't it? Wonder why that is. Unless I just went to the wrong quest. No, starts at 30. Really? Greetings and welcome to the Athenaeum Astrologicum. Perhaps you were drawn by fate to this place of learning, or perhaps you wish to know more of fate itself. Sure. Then you are wise to come hither, for in the stars are written the fates of every woman and man on Hydaelyn. It was there in the stars that I read a man would call upon the Athenaeum this very day, a man who would play an important role in my own life. But my apologies. Even the most skilled reader cannot scry a name from the heavens. Would you be so kind as to give yours, so that I might know who is to be my newest protege? Give Genequinard your name and become his protege. Sure. Pebbleton? Well, I was not expecting that. But was it a name but an attempt by our begetters to wield power over the lives of their sons and daughters? Lives whose paths have already been foretold. In a sense, that is. My name is... oh boy. Genequinard de Durandare, and I am an astrologian for the Holy See. Remember that name, for it shall echo forevermore in the annals of Ishgardian history. Well, it will once I put it there. Once we put it there. Okay. Okay, no, this is it. Huh. Maybe I just don't remember the Dark Knight quest being level 50. Or the starting one, at least. Genequinard of the Athenaeum Astrologicum simply cannot take his eyes off you. Now, where to begin? I suppose I could consult my divining deck for an answer, but that would be too easy now, wouldn't it? Very well. At the beginning it is. Astrology, or the reading of the stars, is a branch of ethereological science which originated in distant Sharlayan. There have been astrologians in Ishgard for thousands of years, but it wasn't until 3 centuries ago when Adalnel the Younger learned that the movement of the stars could also be used to foresee the movements of the Dravanian horde that the field became popular. Since then, what was once a single science has bifurcated? I have never read that word before in my life. Bifurcated. Actually, hold on. Sorry, what? Bifurcated...
Bifurcate.
Bifurcated. So... one of the autocompletes on Google... like, I've never searched that word in my life, but one of the autocompletes for that was, bifurcated uvula. That was not a result I was expecting to see. Into 2 similar yet ultimately different schools of learning. The Sharlayan school of astrology and the Ishgardian school. The former placing a focus on tapping celestial ether and transforming it into beneficial magics, or astromancy. The latter specializing solely in determining the actions of our dragon enemies to the north. I am a student of the former, the only student of the former here in Ishgard, and have been actively seeking a partner with whom to conduct my research. Let us just say that my fellow astrologians here have been less than approving of my path, but that is simply because they are afraid of what they do not. Who the hell is swallowing razor blades? Sorry, 1 second. That's not what that means. It just means split, not literally swallowing razor blades. Like, I think the implication is that it can just grow like that, or be molded like that. But that is simply because they are afraid of what they do not know. Once they do know of how Sharlayan astrology can benefit the sea and its soldiers, they will feel foolish for ever having doubted me. Us. You will be joining me, will you not? Walking the path that has been laid out before you, instead of stubbornly denying your fate, postponing the inevitable? Yeah? So you wasted no time making your decision. Like I always say, the stars are never wrong. Alas, even a lifetime of study and training cannot unlock all the secrets written in those stars. Myself, I have been a student of the astromantic arts for more summers than I can count. I still oft misread the signs shown to me in the skies. Though, my readings are far more accurate now than they were when I attended the Athenaeum in Charlian. Not the Charlian, mind you. The colony that once thrived in the Dravanian hinterlands. I can recall my time there like it was but yesterday. The first 6 moons, I was not allowed to touch the deck of 60, let alone conduct a reading with the major arcana. Most of my time was spent in the scriptorium, transcribing old tomes on astrological fundamentals, such as the 6 elemental houses, divine duplicity, class triplicity, house modality and polarity, dignity versus detriment. I abhorred the task, and would tirelessly pester my instructors as to when I might actually be granted the opportunity to weave a spell or perform a reading. It wasn't until the end of the 6th moon that I realized all that transcribing had paired me with the essentials I would need to do those very things. The positions of the celestial bodies within the 6 elemental houses and their relation to the major and minor arcana of the deck of 60, therein lie the secrets to tapping the ethereal power locked in the heavens. And soon, you too will become privy to these secrets. But not this day. No. I would not have you transcribe musty old tomes, like I was forced to do. No, the task I had for you is much more interesting. You see, I am expecting the arrival of a very important guest. My old mentor from the studium has agreed to make the journey from the old world to Ishgard and speak with the Holy See regarding the implementation of Charlian astrological techniques in city-state defense. Alas, the professor... Jesus, guy likes to fucking waffle on. Alas, the professor and his party are now fully 7 days late in arriving, and I have begun to worry for their safety. I should be much obliged, therefore, if you would inquire of the other astrologians here at the Athenaeum. Athenaeum, if they have heard aught. Alright. Oh no, they're all Ishgardian names. Let me guess. The good Lord Genequinard said he saw you in a vision and that the stars told him that you were to study Charlian astrology with him. Am I close? You must be the 100th of his little pets to pester me this week alone. I harbor no ill will toward ignorant unbelievers, unlucky enough to find themselves caught up in the talk of stars and fortunes. But you may tell that story... sorry excuse for an astrologian, for the upteenth time, that I have heard naught concerning his imaginary friends from faraway Charlian. Just do not tell the Viscount I called him a sorry excuse for an astrologian, alright? Uh-oh. Hi. Why would Lord Genequinard think I had information on the whereabouts of a handful of unbelievers from across the blood-brine sea? I'm an astrologian, not a fortune-teller. I cannot simply look to the stars and describe the location of the Viscount's guests. Unless his guests are dragons, that is. Excuse me. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of talking here. I suppose if anyone knew aught, it would be the Observatorium. We here at the Athenaeum are but students dedicated to research. Those with any influence in our field are assigned to the astroscope. I see. Genequinard is still waiting for the word on his missing Charlians instead of actually making an effort to find them, is he? Of course he is. Is it any wonder that in the nearly 15 years since his return from Charlian, his skill in astromancy has remained unchanged? Any wonder that he has never yet managed to convince a single peer of the value of the Charlian school? He is a privileged little sprat who spends more time gazing at the stars in young maidens' eyes than actually trying to read the ones above his head. Alright, alright. You tell the poor man I just returned from the observatorium, and one night at the communal feasting hall, happened to overhear Chief Astrologian Folemore speaking with one of his aides regarding Charlian. He was visibly upset, and I wasn't about to risk my career over something I care little about, so I merely put my head down and ate my beet soup. But that is all I know, and you did not hear it from me. Master Folemore? I thought this day could not get any worse. Huh? Oh, no, I'm not suggesting that meeting you in any way has been unfortunate. It is just, that, I may not be in our best interest to be seen together as of yet. There are certain people in the sea who do not approve of my studies. Couple that with the fact that you are an outsider and an unbeliever, and, well, people may come to the wrong conclusion. We must act with caution until we can prove that our intentions are just and for the good of all Ishgard. So I must ask you to travel to the observatorium alone and meet me there. There's a lot of interlude, but, like, given, like, Astrologian is probably one of the more obtuse jobs, like, that kind of tracks. And it also would absolutely attract the kind of person that's, like, as wordy as, Shinequinard here. Shinequinard, sorry. I'm very bad with French pronunciation. Might be easier to... Oh, no, I'll just fly up from the center. Ah, Pebbleton. Allow me to apologize again for not accompanying you here. As for our business with the Chief Astrologian, you may leave the talking to me. Ah, Shinequinard. I might have known it would be you. Who else would be so indecent as to drag an outsider into this holy place of observation? You've always had an unhealthy obsession with the foreign. That is why you are so worthless to the Athenaeum now as you were when you returned from that heathen city a decade and a half since. But the stars, they can serve us in other ways than merely revealing when the Horde will attack. Their powers can be tapped. The ether within can be used for... The ether should be left be. Has history taught you naught about the folly of the Nimians? The Amdapori, the Mahaki? Mine uncle, the Charlians have been wielding astromancy for ages without disturbing ethereal balance. This power, combined with Ishgardian astrology, could be what is needed to turn the tide of this 1,000-year conflict. Moreover, I have reason to believe that our masters of the Vault agree, as they have given me their blessing to continue my research. I did not come to trade barbs with you, Nuncle. Oof. Let us save that for another time. I am here because it has come to my attention that you may have information to the whereabouts of Professor Mace and his party from Charlian. For someone who says he is not here to trade barbs, you have been quite generous in your dealing of them today. If it means you will leave and allow me to return to my work, then I'd be more than happy to let you know what information found its way to my desk just yesterday morn. Serpent Reaver sightings and foul weather prevented the professor's ship from entering the Strait of Merlthor, where they would have made their way up the Maiden and into Kurthus. After detouring around the south of Vilbrand, they finally disembarked at Vesper Bay, where they took the land route along the Royal Allagan Sunway to the Black Shroud. It is there, it seems, they lost their way. A lost astrologian. Ah! It is as my morning reading predicted. Dalamud was in detriment in the House of the Spire, while ascending over the ecliptic. Pewelton, you must journey to the Black Shroud and assist Professor Mace. Allow me to introduce you to Quimperane. He is my personal manservant and shall accompany you. Sup? He is not one for conversation, but his sword arm is amongst the best in the pillars. He should see you safe in any danger, if any danger were to befall you, and something tells me danger lurks on the horizon. Oh boy, you don't know who I am at all. It is a pleasure to serve you, my lord. I shall make haste to Quarry Mill and await you there. Me looking down at my watch. I still haven't cast a heal yet. Where I gotta brush my hair tomorrow. It's starting to really not. Ever since I started working from home, I've basically been wearing these headphones a lot. And the headphones I usually wear at work are just like in-ear ones. So I don't usually have anything like sitting over my head like practically 24/7. And I feel like it's doing a number on my knots. My lord, I have questioned the residents of this hamlet and learned that a party of queerly dressed outsiders passed through not but a bell ago. Should not prove overly difficult to find them now, but before we begin, might I ask a moment of your time? I would not dare utter aught ill of my master, but his recent fixation with finding a protege, I believe it ill-considered. This passion, however pure, has left him with more than one enemy with the astrological community. Lord Phillimore has seen to this. I fear not only for how his name might be sullied, but for his life. I beg of you, pray do not drag him any further down into the quagmire. Let him quietly dabble in his dream, but let it remain at that, a dream. No good will come of encouraging him. It will only hurt the Viscount and his family. You must remember that while I serve Lord Genequinard, it is his uncle, the Count, who employs me. Now, as for the task at hand, I suggest we find the wayward travellers and hurry back to our respective hearths. I shall lead. I might ask you to take the rear and see that none might take us unawares. Oh my god. Nope. These are the Sharlians we seek, and it appears they have found themselves some trouble. Unhand my grandfather. Hey, feisty. We'll fetch a fine price for that one from the pleasure barge captains. Wow, alright. The soul has spoken. Don't do it. Oh. Grab the old man. These wizard types carry on them all manner of, begemmed baubles and golden trinkets. What? We're just... up, or I'll toss you to the snakes. You want to see the old man again? You leave us the girl. Try anything, and he's dead. Okay, how about this? How about I put an arrow in the back of every single one of you, including the one facing me. No. Grandfather's soul crystal. Why would he leave it here? Surrendering any power he might have had to free himself from those bandits. Unless you were the one he saw in his reading before we left the old world. But that was more than a moon ago. My grandfather scribed from the cards that he would, serve as the bridge for countless souls to be passed to another. Might you be that other? I mean, wanted that funny card deck to cast heals. These men of the forests are careless. Tracking them will be no difficult, feat. I shall follow and strike them before they have time to regroup in numbers. The stars have spoken and laid their path not before you, but before the adventurer here. You must take the soul of the astrologian and place it near your heart. Listen to the tales of those who walked before you, and know their journeys as you do your own. As for the tools you require and the knowledge needed to wield them, I, Laveva, shall see to those matters. You saw there was no fear in my grandfather's eyes when the bandits took him. This is because he has seen you come to his rescue. Our lives were written in the stars long before we trod upon this land. It is not by chance that you stand here today with the soul of the astrologian in your hand. It is fate. Okay. Cool. Now, first... Wait, what? Oh. Oh, God. Yeah, God, delete all this shit. I think this got carried over from, my first character. Because what I did was I copied the files that basically laid out the, like, the hotbar placement and stuff like that. And it turns out that, like, it brings along a lot of other data with it. One of them being gear sets. So... Okay. I've got everything done for that. So then... I'm going to equip the thing. And I'm going to make another gear set. And... put on whatever I can. Nice. Arcana Gauge. The Arcana Gauge allows astrologians to keep track of which card Arcanum is currently drawn. An Arcanum is drawn by using the action Draw and is placed in the middle of the gauge. Pressing the Play command executes the Arcanum's corresponding action. Cool. Why are you all the way up there? That won't do. What? Oh, hold on. Hang on. Wait a minute. Hold on a tick. Well, actually, first off. Let's go back to you. I need to change... Right, hotbar 7. Is it... No, hold on. What? There was a thing of settings that... Is it... No, it must be system. There's some settings that, change up. Oh, no, maybe it is character. Hold on. Character, hotbar setting. Sharing. There we go. No. Oh. Do I really have to put those back there now? God damn it. Oh my... Wow, I'm really good at this. Okay, there. Armory bonus, yeah, I know. Let me go back to Astrologian, and that's gone. Cool. So, then, we're gonna put the Arcana gauge next to my hotbar. And save it this time. Cool. Alright. Now. Deals unexpected damage. That goes on 1. That's fine. Benefic. Restores party HP. I'm going to put that there. Hang on. Alright, let's get rid of all of this shit. Goodbye. 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 Because I'm probably going to run a dungeon... Oh my god. I'm probably going to run a dungeon just to get kind of used to it first. And then figure out what's up. Combust is the dot, isn't it? So you're going on 2. Your heal. Light speed. Reduces cast times for spells by 2.5 seconds. That's a cooldown. So this is the... Yeah, so... You're going to have to bear with me because, like, I am really particular about how I build out, how I set out all of my, abilities. Because I think it's really important for me to have, like, that sort of set out so I generate the muscle memory early. So if I go to another, job, like, I have a baseline for that. So figuring out where this kind of shit would end up is really important. So first off, you're a cooldown, so you're going there. But where else would you go? I mean, you can go on 8. I think that's fine. Resurrects the target, so that goes there. Essential Dignity. Restore target's HP. Potency increases up to 1,000... Okay, so that's like a big heal? Like, if I have DPS tools on 1 to 4, or 1 through 6 as usual, and then I have my mouse buttons as the heals. Yeah, Essential Dignity is, like, next to... Oh, that's also on a cooldown, so you get to come into here as well. And we'll swap around because... Okay. I think that makes sense so far. Roll. Lucid Dream. Repose. Afflict Sleep. You can go there. I'll write a sooner. Removes a thing. I feel like... Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll do that instead. So I'll have, Essential Dignity on control, single heal. That should work, I think. Alright. Now. Time to go run a dungeon before I do anything else. I'll run, like, one of the first 2 dungeons. I think, like... My next action after that's not till 26. Yeah, and then I'm not getting shit until later on. Let's crit heal. Alright. Do enjoy that I get that immediately. Tank and healer queues. So yeah, what? Show me properties of that, you piece of shit. Huh? Oh. That's weird. Yeah, I like doing this so I can learn things from the ground up. Especially with something like an essential sort of, well, essential, but like a really, important role like a, healer. I feel it's, like, kind of important for me to make sure I'm doing things in ways that make sense. I get the feeling this tank is very new, just by the way they're kind of wandering around. Oh, wow. I managed to rip threat off the fucking... off the fucking, Marauder? No, Gladiator. Huh? Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. I appreciate they probably read the map and went, oh, nope. That's not the way to go. Ever... That's the wrong fucking button. This is the one I was looking for. Helios. Oh. Oh, gods. Why do I still have aggro? Oh, you know what? I should probably put this on my bars as well. Alright, this isn't feeling too bad so far, but, I mean, this is pretty simplistic. Honestly, though, given the way that this tank is not kind of doing amazing, kind of expected it to be a little harder, but... like, I don't think I've seen them use an AoE yet. Like, I don't know if Paladin has one at this level, but... if it does, they're definitely not using it. Because they're kind of like hard tunneling the first enemy they see. Then again, they're using mitigation pretty well. They've been like on top of making sure they're not standing around getting belted without without something up. Go on, you can click it, mate. You can do it. There you go. Oh god, this boss. Ugh. I wonder if we're out of combat so long as something isn't, like, actively attacking us. I don't actually know how this fight works in that regard. Probably used that a bit too early. Ooh, mind. It's funny. It's actually just a lot more convenient for me, or a lot more efficient for me to just try and kill everything instead of healing the party at the moment. Because when someone other than the tank is taking only a little bit of damage, they'll heal up before any time, and the tank is, like, using mitigation enough that they're really not taking so much damage in one fight that I need to, like, aggressively heal them, so... Yeah, wherever you want to go, mate. No, cut off. Oh god, it's like hurting cats. Sure. God, how bad am I? Oh, yeah. Oh, God. I kind of have to just do some dungeons to even get some magic gear. Like... I was kind of joking, but, like, no, I think it might actually be better for me to kind of stock up first. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I was gonna say. Our boy's stuck in the corner, no. Someone save him. Actually, I'm actually gonna put some music on, because I forgot that, like, dungeons like this have very little music. Wait, what? Oh. No, there are two of them. I was gonna say, that was weird. I feel like there was supposed to be two of them. This is gonna be a problem. The tank is not keeping enmity on multiple targets, which means that me and the monk are probably gonna be running fucking, threat detail to some degree. Like, yeah, they're just not attacking multiple targets. Oh, fuck me. Okay. There we go. Give me 2 seconds. Now playing. That reminds me, I should put some like more Zero Escape music in this playlist I'm about to use. This as I'm bloody running BGM down to 0. Still isn't updated. Come on. YouTube stuff. There we go. Probably stand to be a little less loud because I want to be able to hear combat as well. Hello? Okay. Thanks, Combust. Let me know if, like, the music is a little too soft, or if the game sounds aren't really audible. It sounds about even to me, but... could probably stand to turn both up, but... oh god. I'm gonna give that to the archer, actually. Don't need that. Don't need that. Fuck. I didn't want that. Yeah, go away. Yeah, let's have a quick, probably turn this up a fair bit, see how that goes. and then I'll change the music accordingly. Alright, next button was 26, right? Benefic 2. Ah. Right. There is just Benefic 2, isn't there? Hang on. So that's 400 cure, 400 MP. This is a longer cast time for... Okay, so MP to cure is exactly the same. MP to cure is just exactly the same. This is just more power within one cast, I guess. Okay. Fair enough. Which means I need to figure out a better way of differing between you lot. So Benefic 1, Benefic 2, sure. Do we get, like, extra... Can be executed while under sect. Okay. Well, I'm not going to go into a dungeon that I'm going to be 34, so... Aspected. Yeah, that... This setup looks fine. This is the one I probably want to go with for now. Pick up anything that was worth a shit? Yep, good. Oh, there we go. That does sound quite loud. Could probably stand to bump that up then. That's more like how I like the background sound to be compared to my voice, so... Wait, is that, like, introduction to the duty sound, like, part of the BGM? What? Uh-oh. Oh god, why am I the party leader? Oh god, I've already leveled up. Maybe I should do the job quest before I keep going. Holy shit, we're burning this thing alive. Is that one of the bosses? Oh yeah, it was. Holy shit. Oh no, did we miss a thing? Alright, we just left the machinist behind for no fucking reason. Yeah, don't we go further to get that one? Oh, okay. God. Can't see shit. Alright. This has also gone pretty good so far, so... Oh, good, we just pulled the fucking boss, did we? Nice. Cool. That's the wrong button. Oh my god, you fuck. Why? To be fair, I can't really blame him there. Like, don't you fucking... I hate doing lower level dungeons sometimes. Exactly because of that shit. Alright, I should probably do this quest before I move on. Veva waits patiently for you to pull yourself together and equip her grandfather's soul crystal. This is where we'll pause the music for a sec. And set things back to the way they were. 73-ish. Now listen carefully, for we haven't much time. The star globe which you hold is both your sword and shield. It will grant you strength as well as protection. But most important of all, it will grant you insight into the current location of the stars, enabling you to channel the heaven's ether into your body for use in all manner of magics. The better attuned you become with the heavens and their malefic and benefic bodies. Malefic, benefic? The better that ether might be manipulated to bring succor or pain. But as you already know, the star globe is not the only tool an astromancer has at his disposal. Yes, the arcana, or more specifically the 6 major arcana, play a defining role in what type of astrologer you will become. Any layman will tell you that the cards can predict a man's future. This is both true and untrue. It is not the future that a card predicts, but the card influencing the man so that a certain future becomes more attainable. Seeking to tell a man's fortune, you draw a card from your deck. upon reading the card, you scry that the man will be victorious in a coming battle. What is it that brings this man his victory but ether tapped from one of the lowest 6 heavens, granting the man strength, making it all that much easier for him to overcome his enemy? Of course, what card is drawn is linked directly to a target's destiny, as well as yours. Are you the one who will see this man to fortune, or will you lead him to downfall? It all depends on your reading. Normally, I would not dare cover so much in a first lesson, but it is my grandfather who has placed his life in your hands, and I am not about to watch him have his throat slit because you cannot tell the face of an arcana from its back. We have 2 seemingly capable soldiers here to take the brunt of the bandits' blows. Allow them to carve a trail of carnage while you convince the stars to nudge the 2 in a direction favorable to my kin. I understand this must be a lot to digest, but if you are ever to become a capable astrologian, you must believe in the path laid out before you, and in your power to read it, follow it, and ultimately control it. Take some time to acclimate yourself to your new abilities, and let me know when you are ready to begin. You've learned all astrologian ability actions and traits to level 30. Detailed descriptions can be seen in the thing. Sure. Alright, so then the next things are draw. Probably put that on 7. Play. Triggers the effect of your drawn arcanum. Only one arcanum effect can be applied to a target at one time. We'll put that on. Actually, no. I think we'll put that there. So we'll hit 7, yeah, and then control 7 can be undraw. Sure. I think that makes sense for now. Redraw. Draws a different arcanum from your deck. Deals unexpected damage with a theme to... Okay, so that's an AoE. That's a better dot. And that's a second sect. Generates an etheric bond with target party member. Each time you cast a single target healing spell on yourself or a party member, the party member with whom you have the bond will recover HP equaling 40% of the original spell. Oh, so that's literally a Holy Paladin's thingy. Interesting. Holy shit, you get a lot of 50. Minor Arcana. Converts currently drawn Arcanum into the Lord of Crowns when Balance, Arrow, or Spear, or the Lady of Crowns when Bowl, Ewer, or Spire. Only one Arcanum can be applied to a target at a time. Divination. Increases damage dealt by self and nearby party members. 15 seconds. Can only be executed after obtaining 3 Seals of Arcana by playing at least 3 Arcanum. Effectiveness is determined by the number of different types of seals in play. Right. Ugh. Okay, we're not there yet, but I like to look ahead, and that's a lot. Grants a 15% chance that your next will restore thing. Right. And there's just a lot of, like, dot and target, or, like, single target attack upgrades. As the accumulation of charges for consecutive uses of Essential Dignity. Reduces light speed recast time to 90 seconds. Okay. So it's pretty much all buttons that I get. I see in your eyes that you are ready. Whether that actually makes you ready or not, only time will tell. Time, unfortunately, is something we no longer have in abundance. Let us take to the shadows and find out where these bandits are holding my grandfather. May the stars be our guide. I forgot to put draw on my bars. Yeah, that's just instant, but draw. Go there. What does this do? Increases damage dealt by a party member and... okay. was that? It's a card from my grandfather's deck. He's leaving us a trail to follow. Pivilton, its power is now your own. Okay. Oh, I'm getting more cards to draw from the thing. Interesting. Or I'm just getting more powerful. Okay. Increases damage dealt by a party member or self by 6% if target is ranged or healer, or 3% for all other roles. Can I just use that on myself? I sure can. What does that do? Oh, right, we're not, Oh, dear. Hopefully I can just pick this up from here. I sure can. Melee DPS or tank, right? Which one of you is the fucking healer? Chanter? Yes, it's you. Die. That might be a bit better, because the cards are going to be a constant thing. I kind of need to be on top of that. So we still going along this path then, or what's up? Oh, yep. That's the last card. Oh, there they are. How is that quick knock hitting me from fucking back here? That's absurd. What? Oh god. I was not told there would be two astrologians. Enough of this. Oh, bye. I am Quimperin, in the employ of Lord Genequinard. I am sent to escort you back to Ishgard. Are you unhurt, my lord? Genequinard, you say? And where is my former student? His constant pestering is one of the reasons I agreed to make the long trip from the old world. I see none but Quimperin in this adventurer. I too see no other. Just like you didn't see those bandits until their knives were up our asses. But that is of no matter. It was all as the stars had foretold. Hi, I picked this stuff up the ground. Yes, I saw this adventurer long before even setting foot on this accursed continent, when the Arcana whispered and told me I would find a worthy successor for my soul crystal. And having witnessed how he eased into his new role, but mere moments after taking up this crystal, Globen deck. Yes, I knew at once my reading was true, and that this adventurer was the astrologian I had been seeking. But now, let us see if he has the potential for greatness within him. Look to the skies, Pewelton, and there you will see 6 stars aglow in pale yellow. This is the bowl. This constellation is thought to be the gate to the first heaven, the heaven which holds the world tree. Planted by the matron and nurtured by the keeper, the world tree is the source from which all life is said to have sprung. The trunk of the world tree, or the bowl, grants strength to the weak, allowing them to stand firm in the face of adversity. Jesus Christ. You've now opened that gate, and its power is yours to command. solid bowl represents a solid foundation. It is not coincidence that this very constellation has risen to mid-heaven at this very moment. The moment of a new astrologian's birth. And to think I saw all of this a moon ago. It seems I'm a better reader of the face than I thought. But I jest. It has been a long journey, with more than its share of unexpected excitement. I am an old man, and one does not need a deck of arcana to see that my weary legs will not carry me much longer. Let us make haste to Ishgard, so I may give that ungrateful Genequinard a proper upbraiding. I would be glad to see that. Bold blazes in... what? Oh, god damn it. It disappeared. Heck. Alright. Back we go. I might do like 1 or 2 more dungeons before I call it. But, I'm actually feeling like really fucking tired, so... I might not stream too much longer. Fortune favors the bowl. That's good. Athenaeum. Ooh, here we go. Genequinard. 15 summers passed, and still the flippant clod I lost half of my hair tutoring. Sending an adventurer to find the man you summoned halfway across Heidelin. Always taking the easy route. And you wonder why you still haven't been able to open the second Heaven's Gate. Allow me to explain, Professor. You see, I was waiting here in case you made it to Ishgard before my manservant in Pewelton could locate you. Think of the confusion had you arrived here only to find the Athenaeum empty. Wait, how did you know I haven't opened all the gates? My grandfather is the greatest astrologian in all Sharlayan. There is naught he doesn't know unless he doesn't wish to know it. You of all people should know that. Perhaps I was hasty in my decision to remain here to see to your training. Train me? You? But what of Master Professor Mace? Isn't that why he made the journey? No, he probably made the journey so... He probably made the journey so he would find me, to be honest. Or to find Pewelton, in this case. Will, in this case. My grandfather has already completed his task. He simply came to Ishgard out of courtesy to an old pupil, one who it appears he wasted years on. Oof. Wasted? What are you implying, my lady? My dear Laveva, you still do not see, do you? Without Genequinard stumbling into my tutelage nearly 2 decades ago, he never would have taken this adventure under his wing and sent him to us in his stead. It was all as the stars had planned. Your soul crystal? Professor, this adventurer has stolen your soul crystal of the astrologian. Ever the unobservant one, John. If this adventurer had stolen my crystal, Laveva would have read up some terrible fate for the lad. No, Pewelton is my successor. Something I mistakenly thought you might be. But even I cannot see every future, it seems. But do not despair. I have not given up on you completely. Despite your failings, you have tried your best to promote the Sharlayan School of Astrology here in this den of fools who failed to see aught and all beyond the Dragon Star. I wish to see you continue that fight. And that is why I bade Laveva to remain here and further your and this adventurer's training. I see. This is all rather overwhelming. Might I have some time to consider your words? No. You either continue your training with me and your protege, or you crawl back to your obscurity. I shall give you both several turns of the sun to study the basics of Charlian astrology. It should not be so hard for you, Genequinard, considering you've a substantial head start. Once you've committed the basics to memory, then return here. In the meantime, I will be traveling Eorzea, searching for locations where Pebbleton and you will unlock the remaining Heaven's Gates. But you were only recently set upon by bandits. Perhaps traveling alone so soon is unwise. Don't you think I know that? This is why you will be lending me the services of your able manservant, Quemperain. I will? I mean, I will. Yes, of course, Lady Leveva. Anything for the granddaughter of Charlian's finest professor of astrology. Quemperain, you heard the lady. Very good. Now I shall see my grandfather to the airship landing. But before we depart, let me teach you of the, diurnal sect, so that you may learn to wield the power of those stars which are aligned with the sun. Nations of Astrologian transcended, echo deep within, blah blah blah. Next Astrologian quest will be available from Genequinard upon reaching level 35. The requirements for undertaking can be reviewed. Cool. And I leveled up again. Adds regen to certain actions. Okay. That's just like a permanent thing, right? And then, like, once I get aspected abilities, it just, like, it uses that. Adds regen to certain actions. Wait, so does that, like... Okay, I don't know if anyone's still around that knows Astrologian that well. So, like, obviously, like, Aspected Benefic can only be used while under the effect of this. But does this have any effect beyond enabling, like, the Aspected stuff? Increases the cost of Aspected Benefic. Cannot be used with Diurnal. Shares a recast timer. Effect cannot be removed while in combat. Effect ends upon reuse. Adds a damage nullifying barrier to certain actions. God, there's a lot of shit going on. So, Balance, Arrow, and Spear are for melee and DPS. Bowl, Spire, and Ewer are for ranged and healers. Okay, I gotta remember that. Alright, let's do a dungeon where I can use cards. Brayflux is probably fine. Yeah, I'll probably do this dungeon and then call it. I'm honestly kind of, like, falling apart right now. I'm actually really tired. Which shouldn't surprise me given how this week has gone, but here we are. Oops. Oh my god, Lalafell squad, let's fucking go. Oh no. Oh, that's only me. Oh, what am I... Oh, whatever. I thought I'd placed that on myself, but apparently not. Oh, shit. That's me once again. Oh, you know what? Music. one of them's gonna fall behind. Oh, just missed out. Also, is this a... No, where is it? Oh, that's an ability, not a spell. Okay. So that is it off GCD. Oh no. Buddy, what are you doing? Oh god. I feel like this is gonna be a bad. Oh. Ooh, okay. Alright. I cannot heal through all of this shit. Holy fuck. Yeah, like, fucking, what do you expect, man? Come on. Oh, okay. Alright. Alright. Absolutely being pushed to the limit, but sure. I don't know if that is serious or not. Ow. Oh, God. I wonder who has better AoE at this level. Oh, here we go again. Here you go. Maybe you can keep up this time. Oh my fuck. Really? Really? We're doing this again? Okay. Alright. Come on. Okay. Oh, not again. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. What? What's happening? What? Why didn't it go off? Oh, no, I was healing him. Fuck. Shit. I wasn't healing myself. Fuck me. Jesus Christ. What a fucking shambles that was. Ugh. It was kind of entirely on me, though. I mean, everyone else fucked up, but I feel like I could have held that together if I didn't, actually fuck up. Oh. Hold up. Where is everyone? Okay, Ninja's back here, but we've got a fucking problem. Grab that for me, buddy. Thank you. So the dragon doesn't buff you. It sure doesn't. Alright, take two. Uh-oh. It's about to get fucked. I don't know why I just healed myself, but sure. Oh, absolutely nothing I want. One for the road. Yeah, I better have gotten all the recommendations there. Holy shit. That was really fun. I'm probably gonna stop there for the night, though. Yeah, I'm just kind of falling apart at the moment. I don't want to overdo it, because that leads to burnout. And given that I want to stream a fair amount this weekend, probably a good idea to stop here. AI the Somnium Files, tomorrow and the day after. Not going to be doing T-Prog Sunday night, my time. One of us can't make it, so we're pushing that to when I usually stream on Tuesdays. I don't know if I'll replace it with anything, but honestly, I had a lot of fun with this. It was reasonably chill. Fuck it, I might just do a couple of hours of that instead. Depends on how much I end up doing in AI, because if I do a lot in that, then again, I don't want to burn myself out. I've just gotten to the point that I'm working from home again, and that I can stream a fair bit again, so I really want to make sure that I can make this last while I can, so yeah. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. I feel like... oh man. Healing is going to be interesting. Those 2 dungeons alone were enough to make me go, okay, alright. Well, sorry, 3 dungeons. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting learning experience. But anyway, thank you very much for watching live or on the VODs. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a lovely day, and I hope to see you all next time.